All right, I think I'm good. Actually, let me turn this monitoring off. Monitor off. No, wait, I want this. Okay, now I'm good. Ooh, let me see. I literally have like a million things to do in no order of operations. What's this say? So I think my literal first thing I need to do is make a list of things to do. What am I watching? Okay. Keeping track of this account. I mean, that sounds like a no thank you. Okay. I have my coffee. It's very cold, but I have my coffee. Um, I got like 1,000 things to do. So today's the third day of the live stream for this week. I did not make my time goal, but I did make my um occurrence goal, I guess you could say. So I will be continuing to do the Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the rest of the month. And I'm still going to try to shoot for the 10 to 2. Because realistically, I think in the long run, that's going to work out. It's just right now, it's a lot of stuff going on. And next week is going to be the same thing. I'm going to have to go and move half of the stuff I have here. I'm moving it back home because I need to like legitimately fully get my house set up together. But due to just how many things I had going on in the hacker house over the past month and a half almost actually for at this point, I pretty much decided like it was just easier to grab some of my equipment and just move it over here for the time being. There is like I eventually need to do the permanent setup for the stuff that lives over here. But yeah, some of my stuff has to go back home so I can get my office together, which I'm actually very excited about. Um, so that being said, I still am going to be shooting for Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And the only thing about my office right now is it's like a whole bunch of stuff going on in there. The last things that I was doing when I was at home, I was putting together a bunch of shelves and storage, aesthetic like storage decor that could actually house decor that could house items. So it's just a bunch of random shelves like sitting around that need to actually be put in like a legitimate place. I have a bunch of clothes that I still need to go through as far as like totes and stuff like that. So it's like it's nothing crazy. It's just I have to put all my equipment back on my desk. And I have some new stuff over there that I haven't even tried yet. So like I have new light panels. I have a teleprompter and what else? Some other stuff. Specifically for the setup, and then I have a couple more things I want to get, but I need to set up the equipment I already have, so I'll be working on that next week. And I don't know, maybe I'll do a little bit more longer, like day-long streams next week, but 10 to 2 is like my target. So that's that goal for today or for this week. um if I think that 10 to 2 is like crazy, then I might move it to 12, but like I said, pretty much a lot of this time is I'm supposed to be doing work anyway, so 10 to 2 is reasonable. So then that'll be 3 days a week. And I still have not published a video on YouTube. Um, so sometime next week I need to post like, I guess that'll be my next goal for next week is like 3 posts. Can I get 3 posts? Can be shorts or long form, I guess, at this point, as long as I get 3 posts up. That's my goal for next week. Then what else? I felt like there was something else interesting. Mostly getting the setup. Mostly getting the setup. So that's my little mini update for now. I am going. I was trying to see what was on that TV. uh, I want to stay here. I want to stay on stream for a couple hours, and then I have to go check on my friends' dogs because they just went out of town, or they just went for a little getaway. Literally earlier today, this morning. So I have to go check on the dogs before we do our event later this afternoon. I need to make myself a plan for this event. Where's my planner life? And I probably didn't show it on here yet, but I just ended up getting another happy planner because I don't know. This is just like it's just like a safe fallback for me. Um, it's not even like the layout that I would prefer at all, and yeah, but I'm making it work. The one I have just has, you can do your priorities at the beginning of the month. You have like the monthly calendar, of course. That, and these are the weeklies. I usually don't get this style. Like I haven't had this style in a while, so I'm not really sure what I'm doing with this yet, because I have daily pages. So I bought these, like it's like a pack of these. This is the layout that goes in the Big Happy Planner. The Big Happy Planner dailies look like this almost. And that's what I wanted. So I got those, and the back of the sheets look like this. So honestly, this is working for me decently, but I was like into January without having like a solid planner. Like, this is stupid. You need a planner, ma'am. So I went out in the snow. I went out in the snowstorm and bought this planner because I'm a cartoon character. So today's Friday the 6th. So I'm gonna take like 10-15 minutes just to do my planner. And then outside of that, I also been doing, because I print things now. It's nothing crazy on here. I found these like templates on Canva and I just printed some out. This one it has every quarter until 2028. So this is 3 years. Yeah, it goes up to 2028. So this is like basically just helping me do an overall program plan, not just planning for my programs, but planning for how the rest of the, like some of the other tech programs look in the grand scheme of things. So I'm gonna be working a lot more on this kind of stuff in the interim in between actually getting other work done, like technical work, because this is very, very important. One of the things I noticed about this week, because I'm doing a build-a-thon here at Detroit Hacker House, is it's just a lot going on. And build-a-thons are popular, like this whole like vibe coding and all that. Like, this is just such a trend right now. And I'm here for it because obviously I'm also using AI tools and trying to help people use AI tools. But there was like in Detroit, the number of build-a-thons we had in the past 30 days is actually insane. So it gives me even more, like, I'm that person that's like, I'm not just trying to do events just to do events. Like, it's no reason to keep doing the same thing over and over again. So I'm just trying to be aware and pay attention to what else is happening. Like, if people are already doing build-a-thons, then we might not necessarily need the direct build-a-thons. Like, it might be the follow-up, like, what do you do after the build-a-thon, after those first 3 hours? Freddie Fazbear, thank you for following. But yeah, so I'm just trying to be conscious of how my programs fit into the bigger picture. Ow, what would you like me to come and do? Ow, that hurts. What am I doing? Come on, where? You want to go downstairs? And do what? And do what? You want me to turn the TV on? I'm not coming downstairs though. I'm gonna come back up here and stay in this chair. Who knows? Okay. Um, but yeah, so that being said, that's why I have like that time, that tracker. I want a big giant calendar. I wish I had like just a full 3 years plotted on the wall. But we'll get there. We'll get there. But for now, even just having some space. Actually, when I get back home, I have more desk space. I just realized because like these sheets, those the quarterly sheets, laying those out and like drawing out all the timelines on there all at once where I can see everything. That's pretty much what I want. So, all that being said, yeah, I'm about to just take 15 minutes and do my planning. I've been trying to post my little stories today. Mm. I am gonna finish working on my I'm gonna finish working on my Clawbot setup. So I need to finish working on the Clawbot setup. Secondly, I just saw that GPT 5.3 Codex came out. Like, how are we even there? I thought 5.2. I don't know. I just started using 5.2, and apparently we have 5.3 now. So I want to look at that today. I also, what else? I put everything in my title. So what else did I say I was doing? Oh no, the title. Oh no, the title didn't change over here. Refresh. I know I changed my titles. Okay. Oh, and we could just do a general AI roundup. My bad. I just cleared the chat. I didn't mean to, but I needed to, so I can't see any of the previous chats. So yeah, I hope y'all are having a good Friday. Oh, I can see it now. I hope that's a good thing. I am kind of strong though, but y'all be thinking I'm tall. I am not tall. I'm only 5'3". So you'll be thinking I got like actual height on me. No, I'm little. I'm very little. Um, this boy. Okay. All right. Where's my pins? I can't. Like, it's so funny because sometimes you get annoyed by home and then you be like, I can't wait to go home. Like, in my house, it's actually, oh, it's like a crime scene over there right now. Like, it's just, I just been going, throwing stuff around, running in and out. My house needs a lot of like TLC, but I'm actually here for it. Like, I have the justice. I have the strong urge to like get some stuff done at my abode. I want to beat spring cleaning because like the thing is, first of all, the fact that it's already fucking February is crazy. It's like actually insane. That's first. Justice, you doing too much. You about to get kicked out. Um, I'm looking for my pen. There we go. I care about the right pens. I need the right colors. Where's my pink one? Oh, it's back here. I can say now that I've been over here for a minute and I've like, Justice, stop. Give me that. Give it here. Go lay down. Go lay down. You want to watch the TV? Yes. Then go sit down. You getting on my nerves. Sit down. So yeah. What I'm trying to say is it's just actually insane that it's already February. Like it's well into February. We going into the second week of February. So at this point, spring is on my like. I feel like spring is on my ass. Just what do you want to watch? Which one? Which one? Which one do you want to watch? And I can't wait until he has his room back. And we about to do the Hot Wheel, like you about to get all your Hot Wheel stuff, just cars everywhere, cars galore. Okay, which one do you want to watch? I'm not gonna scroll forever, so you better pick something. All right, whatever. So what do you want to watch? Show me. The racing car. Look at that car. Tell me, what do you want to watch? Sir? Sir? I'm about to turn it off. So what do you want to watch? Whatever. I'm not playing with him. All right, hopefully I can get some kind of peace. Why is my mouse not? This is so annoying. What? No, get. You want me to turn it up? Read. He has started the same video like 5 times. He won't let the boy get the pieces out the box. All right. And there's 10 minutes of my 15 minutes I'm supposed to be playing it. Ah, this is the fun. This is all the fun that's always happening. All right, I'm serious though. I'm about to do. I gotta get a timer on the camera or on the stream, but I'm just gonna do like 5 minutes. Okay. I want to do my hair at some point today too, so that's a whole nother situation because my color is fading. I don't want to hear this. Oh wait, wrong way. Goofy boy. Okay, let me check my emails. Let me see how these events are doing. So literally yesterday, I talked to my business partner and we decided to add on a workshop because we were already doing a build-a-thon this weekend, but we decided to do like he wanted to do an OpenClaw workshop, like showing people how to set it up and everything. Um, and I'm also interested in this too because like not only do I have my own setup that I'm working on, but I just find it helpful to see how other people use tools and especially when you can possibly get like assistance, or I don't want to say assistant, but like when you could possibly watch other people, like see how other people's workflows are. That's really what I want to say. Um, shout. That said, let me see. 3 p.m. Let me see. You dancing? All right. Let me check my. I have too many tabs open on this other computer. Justice. Don't turn that light off. Don't turn that light off and stay out of there. I guess I technically should invite people to the. Let me see how the signups are doing. Because I'll put the flyers out for the workshop tomorrow. But I didn't like send out emails inviting people. me see something. Excuse me. Anything I thought I was getting on Amazon, I need to either. I'm gonna leave this tab open. I need to look back. I won't be getting anything to. Well, no, the 5 to 10 hour window is still open today, but that'll be more so for tomorrow. Stop turning the TV off. Stop playing with the TV. You turned it off. I don't know what you want me to do. I'm not about to keep playing with you. No, because why do you keep doing that? Oh, I confused myself. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attendees randomly. Okay, so I should send another. I should actually email workshop. RSVP. All right, I want an hourly sheet. I'm so hungry. It's 1:30. Why are you doing that? Come here. You, Justice. You supposed to be doing laundry. Anyways. Alright. 30. What happened to my stream? What? Something tonight. Oh, let me check my. I'm supposed to be checking the RSVPs for the build-a-thon too. Let's see. Just us. You're doing a lot, sir. A whole lot. Come back in here. Which one is the one I sent down for? Come in here. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. Application, intake, RSVP. No, that's say mentors and partners. Oh, I have so many. Wait, let me go to this sheet. Maybe my other form is in here somewhere. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had how many accepts? I think I accepted. I accept 5 or 6. I want to say I accepted 6. Let me see. Sent. Where is this? It has to be here because they replied to it. It's no way I didn't send this. It's no way I didn't send it because they replied. That's so weird. Refresh. Can you see what? Go get one from downstairs. It's one downstairs on the counter. If you send an email, I sent the email from Chat GPT. It has to have sent, but it's not showing sent. Let me see. They have to have gotten it because they RSVP. Otherwise, I would think I'm crazy. Gmail. Did it somehow go into the trash? That's crazy. Okay, let me just check with somebody that I know got it. Justice, turn that light off. Turn this light off. It's getting on my nerves. This don't make sense. That's the December one.
No. It's mine.
Can you back up?
It's mommy. Baby, baby. Baby. Mom, you're the baby.
Unless I sent it from the wrong email, which is possible.
Mom.
Yeah. I sent it from the wrong email. Okay, well, at least my brain isn't completely broken. Justice,
Baby.
what do you want to watch on TV? I said, what do you want to watch? Turn that light off. Turn that light off. Turn this light off right here. This one. Turn this off. Thank you. Thank you. What do you want to watch? Look. Stop screaming. This one. This one. Oh, Jesus. My sound ain't over here. You dashboard. Manage.
Mommy, no.
What can I do for you?
No.
What can I do for you? Stop hurting me.
No,
What can I do for you? Hmm?
no, no.
What you want?
I won't.
Oh, I never took this off. See,
Hey, guys. Be
I'm gonna
quiet.
get better. I just found something good for us to do. Maybe not today, but definitely next week. Um, baby, You sliding.
Yes. What? Oh no.
Okay, let's sit still.
Okay, mommy. Okay, mommy. Okay, mom.
Okay, sit still. No, sit still. Sit down.
No.
Sit down.
No.
Get down. Get off me then. Bye. See you later. Okay, let me look. I'm gonna share this. Justice, cut it out. Okay. I'm about to check on OpenClaw. Oh, did I push that change to the website? Window. I don't need all of these. Put these all over the window. I thought I pushed that. I guess I didn't. Okay. Let me focus. I'm about to share my screen. New audio. No. Leave that there. Close this. Okay, let me see. I need to make sure my messages don't pop open while I'm trying to work. Okay. about to take over this screen. Where is it? It's this one. The biggest thing I miss being at home is multiple screens. Yeah, so display, restart. No, this one. What, Justice?
Mom,
You want me to come on and do what? We about to go leave. We gotta go check on the dogs. We gotta go get something to eat.
yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's do it.
We gotta do all that in the car. Yep. Yep. You need your shoes. You need socks. You need clothes. Yep. You see the tacos. Okay. Why is this spinning? Why are you spinning? It shouldn't take all that. Okay. So just to be safe, we put this here. Okay. Get out that bathroom. There's nothing in there for you to do except get in trouble. Okay, this one looks interesting, y'all. I haven't done much on code crafters lately, but I want to be able to see what I'm doing. Hold on. What? You can open the door. You closed it. Okay, that was slow. Can I put this down here? There we go. I don't move these windows around before I can share my screen all the way. That goes on top of it. Oh, that's so annoying. Justice. Get, boy. Okay, better. No, y'all acting weird in this chat. So let's see. Okay. Code crafters. I've been on here before, and we did like test it out. I haven't been on here in a minute. Okay, so the free is limited content access. So I think that's when, oh, you can do 2 stages per project. Got you. You get test feedback. Code examples. What's anonymous mode? Oh, you don't have to have your actual info public on the platform. Perks. What do they have on the perks? Code crafters.io. Okay. I want to see the pricing. Justice. So you can do 3 months. Basically $40 a month for 3 months order. $30 a month. Come here, give me that. If you do a year. Come here. Okay, hold on. Let me sign in. Okay. Yeah. Am I signed in now? All right, so the ones, oh, we did a build your own HTTP server. That's definitely one I still want to finish. I should go back to that, but this build your own Claude code, this one is in beta, so this one is free this month. Hold on. All right. So, anyways, yeah, this challenge is free while it's in beta. I want to try this out, so I will put this on my list for Monday. Um, Claude Code is a terminal-based AI coding assistant that uses large language models to understand code and complete programming tasks. In this challenge, you will build your own Claude code. Oh, let me do this too, in case you guys want to try it. Let me paste. Stop yelling. Ooh. Okay, so all right, let me do it again. Claude Code is a terminal-based AI coding assistant that uses large language models to understand code and complete programming tasks. In this challenge, you'll build your own Claude code that is capable of editing files, running commands, and iterating until the task is done. Along the way, you'll learn about LLM APIs, tool calling, agent loops, and how to integrate multiple tools into an AI assistant. You will start by building the core of an AI agent, connecting to an LLM via a REST API, defining tools that the AI can use for performing tasks, implementing an agent loop that lets the AI think, act, and observe results. At this stage, your assistant will feel alive. You will be able to tell it refactor main.py to use a class and watch it read the file, generate a new version, and apply the edit autonomously. As you progress, you'll implement advanced features like interactive mode, ACP support, LCP servers. At the end, you'll have a GitHub repo to show off. In the first 7 stages, you'll learn how to communicate with LLMs using REST APIs, how tool calling works under the hood, how JSON schemas turn into actions, what an agent loop is and how to implement it, how to safely execute system commands and file edits, managing conversation history and context windows. In the advanced stages, you'll discover AI concepts such as integrating the model context protocol, connecting to LSP servers for better code understanding, building interactive TUIs, and adding web search capabilities. As your code gets more complex, you'll be forced to structure and refactor it to avoid regressions and make adding new features easier. Why should I build such a project? The industry is shifting from simple chatbots to AI agents that can autonomously perform tasks. Building your you doing too much, little boy. Okay. The industry is shifting from simple chatbots to AI agents that can autonomously perform tasks. Building your own version of Claude Code is the best way to understand this shift. If you ever wonder how tools like GitHub Copilot or Cursor actually read your code base and apply changes, this challenge reveals the magic. Beyond technical depth, there's something uniquely satisfying about understanding an AI tool used by millions of developers every day. You'll come out of it as a more confident and interesting developer. What are the prerequisites? You should be comfortable writing code in any one language and using Git. You don't need any prior experience with LLMs or machine learning. Most learners pick up the required concepts as they go. What matters most, hold on. What matters most is curiosity and persistence. You'll develop intuition by exploring, debugging, and discovering solutions yourself. While we while we will make it extremely simple to get started, don't expect this to be a follow along tutorial. Communicate with the LLM, advertise the read tool. Advertise? Okay. Execute the read tool, implement the agent loop, implement the write tool, implement the bash tool. Yeah, so I definitely want to do this next week. I'm gonna put this on like Monday. What you doing, boy? You want me to turn something on? Oh, okay. All right, so Monday. Because guess what's going to happen? On Monday, I'm going to forget that I said I was doing this. So for our live stream, we will do build your own Claude code. My other goal for streams is that hopefully by the time we get to the end of the month, I have like consistent idea of what our some like content anchors. Like we need some time to like talk through updates and tools. Definitely working time and then projects. Come on, what? We about to leave. We gotta go check. We gotta go check on the dogs. We're gonna go eat. Let's see. That. Stop, stop, stop. Get it out. You're doing too well. How we gonna get in the car? You don't got no shoes on? No. You don't got no socks on? No. Go get your boots. Go get your boots. Here, you want to pick something out? Here, come on. Okay, mommy. Okay, mommy. Here. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Yeah. Pick those socks up. Thank you. It's not. It's warm. Yeah. If it was hot, you wouldn't be able to touch it. It's socks. 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 All right, come on. Wait, did you? Okay. Thank you. So can I like, if I'm doing this at the same time, is that gonna allow me to talk? Thank you. Okay, so anywho, we will definitely be doing, I'm gonna do this one next week. What else? Those, you gotta find matching socks, Bubba. What else is interesting that's happening? Oh, I've been planning this workshop to go through like a full AI development workflow. I still feel like nobody's doing this right now. which is, I'm not gonna say nobody, but it's very common right now to do here, I want to come back here. It's very common right now to do like these, you know, AI builders, but not as many people are doing covering like actual AI development, like AI assisted coding. I'm not gonna say that nobody's doing that, but it's a lot less common, especially in person, for like in person workshops, or just in general. Like I feel like, you know, that's still few and far between. So that's something I've been working on. I actually put together a talk. Dang, I supposed to. Let me write this down. I gotta submit my talk for Black History Month Summit. BHM Summit talk. Because I literally already did the talk. But yeah. So I put that together. It's basically like AI, my full AI workflow, from like client meeting all the way to like deployed features, iterating on features in production. I use VS Code, but I use Copilot in VS Code, but I use other AI tools as well. I actually use AI tools in every single step of the process, which is the other parts that I want to be able to show. So yeah, basically I'm thinking maybe that's Wednesday. Maybe that's a Wednesday thing, because I was supposed to do that workshop on Wednesday. So this live stream could be AI dev workflow. And then maybe Friday, I don't know, we can do AI Roundup, or even dev Roundup, but we can do just catch up, go over tools, talk about news for the week. I think that'll be a good structure. I want to build a lot more integrations now that I've been doing more AI development. I've been thinking about that. Like there is a huge number of projects almost like that I've been wanting to start. It's some stuff that's been on my mind for years that at this point, I think if it's not something that some of the ideas are ideas that are like further enhanced by, or um yeah, further enhanced by using AI, like AI development, stuff like that. But some of the ideas also, I think the LLM capabilities now make some of my ideas a lot more feasible. So with that being said, I gotta pull out my project tracker. Here, Justice, get this sock right here. Justice, let me have that. Come here, look, here. Yeah, but you don't have two socks, you only got one. This is the match. You wanna put those on?
No.
Okay, we'll put them on then. Come on. So yeah, what was I saying? Justice, go get those socks. You already got socks on. Then bring them here. Go get them. Justice.
No.
Go get those socks. Do you want to get dressed? Don't you want to go get something to eat? Yes, you do. Go get those socks. Irritating. So, yeah, I just want to get some of this content a little more structured. I have a bunch of projects that I've been wanting to work on, a lot of stuff that just kind of sits in limbo. So I want to spend more time building on projects this year. And I do want to just try getting some of my own product ideas out there because, yeah, like I literally have to practice what I preach. So I'm encouraging a lot of other people to try business ideas out, get MVPs out there. And I need to do the exact same thing. Um, Boom. Maybe towards the end, once we get to the end of the quarter, then I'll probably go through what my goals are for the year. We'll see. But I kind of have a loose idea of what I'm trying to do. I have a revenue goal, and that's probably my peak. Like not peak, but that's like the center point of a lot of the goals that I'm working on right now. So content, courses, resources, all of this feeds into the revenue goal that I'm working on for my business. So I'll come back. I'm definitely gonna talk about that more at some point. But I'm glad this technically. What? I'm glad this technically has a shirt that's supposed to go over it because he done got makeup on his shirt. Cut it out. Cut it out. It's a cute outfit. Move. Here's your outfit. I'm gonna try to keep him up as long as I can. We gonna start at 5. So like, do it like this. Yeah, you can wear this outfit right here. Okay. Socks. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to keep him up as long as I can. So hopefully I can get him to at least go down for a nap around 4:30, like 4:30 going into 5 o'clock. I want to be like rocking him to sleep, or either by 4 o'clock I should start trying to put him down. Our session tonight is from 5 to 9. And I'm gonna try to keep the time to like literally keep it to 5 to 9 so that way I have time to wrap up tonight and then get preps for the tomorrow. I want to go to bed on time so that I have energy for the morning. Because tomorrow, in addition to having our build-a-thon guests, we will also have people here for the workshop, for the OpenClaw workshop. Yeah. Luckily, tomorrow, Justice is gonna go and visit with his granny. So I can focus on my workshops. But he is hanging with me for tonight, so that's why it's important to plan the time that he takes his nap. So let's go to the other, because I had another, let me see, GPT 5.3 Codex. I want to look at this. Restart the capture. Read online. So I'm just thinking, if I do the AI roundup at the end of the week, then I can send my newsletter out. And I'm gonna start posting on Substack, I think. I shouldn't say I think, because I kind of already decided. I just gotta finish getting it set up. Getting that set up, getting my website set up or reset. Okay, so Anthropic unveils open. Hold on. Anthropic unveils Claude Opus 4.6. OpenAI arms devs with its most capable coding model yet. I've been using Codex. I've been transferring my Sonnet 4.5 work over to Codex because I don't know, Sonnet just be struggling lately, and it's frustrating. Here, give me those. I don't know if the features are regressing or what, but it's just not it. Here, give it here. Not that. Give me that. I find myself fighting with Sonnet a lot. Look at this. I have to fold these up. So I've been switching everything over to uh, oh, Codex, but I didn't realize. Come here.
No, it's wrong.
Hold on. Being responsible for a little human is a lifestyle. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I've been using Codex though, and I haven't had any complaints out of it. It's actually been efficient at some of the work I've been handing it in the last couple days or like week or so. So I'm hoping it will actually help me out tremendously. Sir, please. Sir. Okay. All right, so I do need to spend a little time on this. I want to read this. All right. Anthropic unveils Claude Opus 4.6. OpenAI arms devs with its most capable coding model yet. The AI wars just went full heavyweight. Anthropic and OpenAI dropped major upgrades on the same day, arriving just 30 minutes apart and giving developers a serious wave of new models and tools to experiment with. And while those two battle for the top spot, Apple quietly made a move that could change how every developer builds apps. Okay. Also, pro hacks to make Claude code 10x faster, and OpenAI researchers' agentic coding setup, and a practical guide to start coding with AI. Powerful new models and tools for devs, how to build agent teams with Claude. Veteran engineers change how they code. Trending social posts, top repos, new research, and more. Okay. They do theirs 2 times a week. All right, so these are new benchmarks. So GPT 5.3, I haven't tried 5.3. Actually, can I see it in Visual Studio Code? Uh, Not at the moment. Only fully aligned benchmark testing real programming tasks in terminal environments. GPT 5.3 leads by 11.9 percentage points, consistent with Codex series traditional strength in hardcore programming. Lay down.
No, I want juice.
You want juice?
Yes.
But I don't think it's. You gotta look in the closet in the cabinet for some juice.
Yes, I want
And
tea.
yes, and cheese and juice and juice.
I use. I hear.
Okay, LOS World test AI computer operation capability. Claude uses the original version. GPT uses stricter verified version. Fix 300 plus issues considered harder. Oh, so these are not the same benchmarks that these were tested against. So Opus 4.6 was tested on the original. It got 72.7, but 64.7 is on a hypothetically, supposedly harder, harder test. Sweet bench. Why is it so low? Oh, they're both of them. They're like, what?
No.
Why do I keep?
Mommy.
What, baby? Hmm. Okay. So, anyways, most of these are they. I guess they just went all in on getting the most up to date benchmarks. So I don't know. Maybe they heightened their work, or maybe they actually felt confident enough in their work because sometimes, I mean, I ain't gonna say I ever, tried to get one over on people, but I know the devil's in the details. Um, so we don't really know that it's better or not, and they could just be leaning on the fact that these are harder school, harder tests. Like we don't, because why didn't y'all just also run it on the same benchmarks, just so we can compare? Why didn't you make it easy to compare? But maybe they did. I'm gonna look into it and see. OpenAI arms devs with its most capable coding model yet. The ChatGPT maker dropped GPT 5.3 Codex, combining the best of its latest models into one powerhouse that's 25% faster. It crushed the Terminal Bench 2.0 test with a 77.3%, a 13-point jump over its predecessor in a single generation, while using fewer tokens than any prior model. Alongside the new model, OpenAI unveiled Frontier, a new platform that helps enterprises build, deploy, and manage AI agents that work like employees. Oh. Mm. Yeah, I think on Monday this gonna be a deep dive into these new updates. I'm really looking forward to Monday. Like I'm so looking forward to being in my own little corner in my own little chair. I feel like people that be knowing where what I'm talking about when I reference that. Let's see, Brandy, uh, Cinderella. Is this part from Cinderella? I want to watch this movie. All right, back to what I was doing though. Today we're introducing Frontier, a new platform that helps enterprises build, deploy, and manage AI agents that can do real work. Frontier gives agents the same skills people need to succeed at work: shared context, onboarding, hands on learning with feedback, and clear permissions and boundaries. That's how teams move beyond isolated use cases to AI coworkers that work across the business. I'm so here for figuring out what they got going on because I used the Chat GPT agent in like I'm not signed in inside the actual Chat GPT like web application. I used the agent a couple times the past week, and I'm pretty like it was pretty helpful to me. I had it like help me prep for this competition that I'm going to be judging for. I had to do research on like some people that I want to like. I wanted to know who all is going to be at the competition, so I had it like look people up for me because the agent can spin up its own browser and it can browse the internet. Just do Google searches or whatever the case may be. But if they're building a platform that makes that easier, like I'm at a point right now where it's like I don't got time to be building everything from the ground up. If the existing tooling like actually works for me in some of these use cases, like I'd rather have that now, even if I just have that for the short term. So basically, they're finding a way to productionize like agents for businesses. Like me, I'm like I need a executive assistant that just like helps me handle the workload that I have. I need a program assistant that actually keeps up with and like tracks context of all the different coaching and everything that I'm doing across multiple clients. So by clients, I really mean founders. So yeah, this is definitely interesting to me. So I'm not going to read all this right now, but I'm going to come back to, we need to go down this rabbit hole, the these updates on Monday. Anthropic unveils Claude Opus 4.6 with powerful new tools for devs. I didn't even give Opus 4.6 a chance. I've been using Sonnet. They got Opus 4.5, but see, that's probably why I'm not using it. But it makes sense because Copilot is Microsoft, right? So the OpenAI models are cheaper. Opus 4.6 plans more carefully, sustains agentic tasks for longer, and is the first Opus class model with 1 million token context. I think Codex model, all the Codex models have 1.5. I mean, not 1.5, but have 1 million tokens, if I'm not mistaken. Because I was just looking this up when we were setting up OpenClaw. Anthropic is giving away $50 in credits to try this model. So you say. Here it is. Yep, so if you go, here, y'all, let me see all that. If you go to your, go to your profile, like go to your name, at the bottom on the left-hand corner, go into usage and claim $50 in extra usage. Claim by February 16th. To be eligible, you must meet the following criteria. First of all, we're offering a limited $50 in extra usage to Pro and Max users to coincide with the launch of Opus 4.6. To be eligible, you must use meet the following criteria. You started your Pro or Max subscription before Wednesday, February 4th. You have enabled extra usage before February 16th. This offer does not apply to Team, Enterprise, or API console users. There are no exceptions to these eligibility requirements. So yeah, you just go, how you receive the credit depends on whether you already have extra usage enabled. If extra usage is already enabled, the $50 credit will be applied to your account automatically. If extra usage is not enabled, you need to enable extra usage to claim the credit. Settings, usage, enable extra usage. When prompted, your $50 will be applied. This promotion can be claimed from Thursday, February 5th, 10 a.m. Pacific time through Monday, February 16th, 11:59 Pacific time. After this window, the credit can no longer be claimed. The $50 credit can be used for Claude, Claude Code, and Cowork, including all models and features available on your plan. Settings usage is not accessible via the Claude mobile app. So if you haven't enabled extra usage yet, you need to do this on the web version before you receive the credit. Your credit expires 60 days after the date you claim it. Any unused portion of the credit will not carry over after that date. Once the credit expires or is fully used, extra usage will remain enabled on your account. If you also enable auto reload under extra usage, then any usage beyond your plan limits at that point will be billed at the standard extra usage rate. If you don't want to use extra usage going forward, you can disable it. They think they slick. That's why you gotta read. So just be careful. Like if you claim this credit, claim the credit, but make sure that the extra usage feature, you're gonna want to turn that back off once you run out of those credits. Otherwise, they're just gonna bill you automatically if you run out of your credits, and that's what they are banking on, probably slightly, just a little. But I like that you can use the credits for Claude, Claude Code, and Cowork, because I do want to try Cowork and I want to try Claude Code. So I'm gonna claim my credit, but we have until today is the 6th, so I'll probably do it on Monday. Bubba, hey, you wanna go lay down? Here, go lay down. We about to go check on the dogs. I'm almost done. Okay, so we're going down that rabbit hole. So let me write this down. Superhuman. The Superhuman newsletter. Claude. Claude versus OpenAI, or Anthropic versus OpenAI. So Anthropic is on Opus 4.6 and OpenAI is on GPT 5.3 Codex. Okie dokie. Um, yep. So we're gonna do a comparison. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. We're gonna do a comparison of those on Monday. What else? What else? What else? Apple brings agentic coding to Xcode. About time. When did this come out? This week. I need this so bad in my life. So how do I file? I probably have to upgrade it from the App Store. A new way in Xcode for developers to build apps using coding agents. Y'all so funny. People just be doing shit. Let me see. Why isn't it zooming? Okay, there we go. Okay, Xcode 26.3 introduces support for agentic coding, a new way in Xcode for developers to build apps using coding agents, such as Anthropic's Claude Code Agent and OpenAI's Codex. Oh yeah, we have to actually try Codex. I didn't get it set up all the way. Um, so there's Codex, the model, and then there's also like a Codex tool, like integration. Um, like let me see. Hello. Hold on, I lost my mouse. There it is. Right here. So I need to sign into this. I'm not doing it right now, but I do need to sign into that. Um, this gives me plenty to work on. Expanded on the intelligence features introduced in Xcode 26, which brought a brand new coding assistant for writing and editing in Swift. This release gives coding agents access to even more of Xcode's capabilities. Agents like Claude, Agents like Claude Agent and Codex can now collaborate through the entire development lifecycle, giving developers the power to streamline workflows, iterate faster, and bring ideas to life like never before. Agents can search documentation, explore file structures, update project settings, and verify their work visually by capturing Xcode previews and iterating through builds and fixes, which is smart because that's how um, a lot of the troubleshooting is done through screenshots already in some of the other platforms. At Apple, our goal is to make tools that put industry leading technologies directly in developers' hands so they can build the very best apps. Yes, about time, because I literally need this. Like, I literally need this in my life right now for an actual project. Because this is the only space, like the AI space, when it comes to um, mobile development, is struggling. Like, it's very, very lacking in the for the AI tooling itself. So that's good to know. Definitely going to be setting that up. I'm probably setting that up this weekend though, because I got some shit that I'm already working on. You implemented RAG, your LLM is still flying blind. I might have to look into that. Um, Scroll back out. The skills gap just flipped. A year ago, and Andre Karpathy coined vibe coding, where he talked to an AI, accept all the changes, and ship without reading the code. He recently retired the term in favor of agentic engineering. Yes, I like that better. The word swap carries the whole thesis. Coding implies that anyone can do it. Engineering implies you need to know things. Fun facts. You actually might want to know something. So data, let me see. The most experienced engineers are already all in. The Claude code creator, Boris Cherny, shared that 100% of his recent commits were AI written. Former Dropbox CTO Aditya Agarwal declared the era of manual coding over after a weekend spent building with Claude. Yet these veterans represent a unique, oh my God, this is what I was just talking about. These veterans represent a unique class of engineers whose every move is backed by decades of high level judgment. Like, that's the part that y'all are missing. There's still a huge gap in what that looks like for new developers or people with less experience. And we need to still teach those things in order for people to ever get there. So that's my soapbox that I stay on constantly. Let me see something. Data shows why that judgment matters. Anthropic's agentic coding report found that engineers use AI in approximately 60% of their work, but can fully delegate exactly. They can but can fully delegate just 0 to 20% of tasks. Devs using AI assistants scored 17 points lower on comprehension tests, with debugging skills hit hardest. Meanwhile, junior developer employment at AI adopting companies has dropped 9 to 10%, whereas senior roles hold steady. When code gets cheap, the bottleneck moves. Senior tech lead Swizik Teller argues the real work is keeping systems alive. Uptime, defect recovery, software bigger than one person's brain. Even Cursor head of design Rio Lu argues that AI doesn't replace systems thinking, but actually amplifies the cost of not doing it. People who think clearly about systems build incredibly fast, while the rest simply generate slop at scale. If your engineering team hasn't adapted to this trend yet, start with Cherney's guide to learn how the team at Anthropic is implementing agentic engineering. Okay. What's trending in socials? We used to write all code by hand. Yeah, that's gonna be a spec like in the future, but I'm okay with that. An ex staff engineer at Walmart mapped out the complete path to becoming an AI software engineer. Agent Playbook, an OpenAI researcher, spent $10,000 on Codex tokens and shared the exact setup he uses to automate research. A developer shared his step by step journey from AI skeptic to productive user with an agent, now always running in the background. The CEO of a seven-figure startup shared how he hires engineers and what makes candidates actually stand out. This is hands down the best way to work with Claude. Whenever you start a new project, open the first chat with Opus 4.5, turn on extended thinking, and dump everything about your project. Then prompt this, ask me 5 questions that will help you to have a complete understanding of this project. You're my co-founder, create a master plan with a knowledge-based directory for each section attached. Yeah. See, these are like the important prompts. Like, oh, y'all can't even see this. I don't know why it's not refreshing. I've been on a whole nother screen. What the heck? Hmm. That's so annoying. Anthropic's Claude Code now supports agent teams, allowing devs to orchestrate collaborative sub agents that share task lists and communicate directly. So, yeah, I'll be processing through all of this and giving some, like, I don't know, I think it still needs to be digested. What people have been asking me for specifically is like, everybody don't have time to go through and read and do every single one of the things that's in these like big AI dumps. So I'll spend like I feel like I spend more time actually trying this stuff out, reading the actual materials, and then coming back with recommendations and my own personal experiences using the tools as well. So this is a lot for me to process through. This is plenty to work on. So I think I'm gonna focus on like working through the all the links in this newsletter for Monday, and even so, for probably most of the next week, I'll be doing these topics. So I'm thinking what I wrote down. We're going to do the build your own LLM, build your own Claude code, excuse me, next week. We're also going to look at GPT 5.3 Codex. That is the model as well as the Codex tool. We're going to look at using Opus 4.6. We're also going to look at Claude Code and Claude Cowork. Um, what else? Claude Code, Claude Cowork, Codex, and and then I'll probably come back and talk about it, but I'm definitely setting up that Xcode integration. But I'm gonna set that up this weekend, so we'll see. Depending on how things go, I might have some information to share as far as that as well. What else was interesting in here? I do want to look into some of these other resources. And I've been getting a lot out of actually developing some of the projects that I'm going to work on with like Lovable, Replit. I haven't tested Replit as much as I want to. So that's one of my builders that I'm going to be testing out. I'll be doing OpenClaw. My OpenClaw setup is going decent. I have everything I've done with OpenClaw so far. I did it on stream. So just because I already have a bunch of other stuff I have to do today, I'm not going to jump back into OpenClaw, but I'm going to see if it's a way for me to stream tomorrow in some type of way when we do our OpenClaw setup, because I've been doing a good job of just tracking what I've been doing, what I have done so far in my personal build, and also all the really actual struggles that I've had setting those up as well, because that's the part that people like speed past, especially in their tutorials. So yes, I'm excited with like, I don't know, I'm excited with the amount of things there is just to work on and just to like kind of dive into together. So I feel like there's plenty for us to work around. I'm looking forward to, I think the terminology I've been seeing is like building up, having a personal OS. Some people know like what a second brain is, which is something I've been wanting to work on, but I'm looking at like how can I use an AI assistant that is more so, I want some type of second brain setup, and I also want a personal OS. So personal OS is more so like productivity tools and like just basically productivity tools, personal tools that helps me just like manage my life a lot better and automating a lot of that. What I like about Claude Code, what I like about OpenClaw is that hypothetically speaking, I should be able to set up all of these other systems in such a way that my OpenClaw assistant can keep track of what, like, can keep the context of what I actually am supposed to be doing. Like, for example, I did have ChatGPT put together my plan for prepping for this VC competition that I'm going to be judging for. I have an actual document, but I need to, so like, for example, let me see, let me just check in on my bot before I finish this off actually, because it's kind of, Um, hey, how's it going? My gate looks like it kept reconnecting. We're connected. Not. Okay. And then let's not even talk about the fact that I did go down slightly down the rabbit hole earlier this morning looking at Book. That's a whole nother topic in and of itself. So I might bring that up on Monday. What's wrong with your memory? You supposedly fixed that yesterday. Like my memory on my bot just doesn't seem to be good, and that might be how due to how I have it set up. So yeah, I'm still struggling a little bit with the configuration of it, but I also haven't really finished going through the whole process. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow. We will be having our workshop here at the Hacker House, which is going to allow me to take advantage of my business partner already having gotten way further along in this process. And he already has like sub agents running and all that kind of stuff. So I get to go through the workflow with him tomorrow. That's why I said I want to see if I can. I'll like maybe I'll have my own stream going, or I will record or something just so I can keep track of what I did to configure my setup. By the time the weekend is over, hopefully, I want to be able to, like I said, take output from other AI and feed it to OpenClaw. OpenClaw is the bot that I'm using that has direct connection to me. So my OpenClaw bot already has access to WhatsApp. I want to get access to my iMessages because that's where I would personally prefer to be able to look for messages. And then it'll be easier for me to put like the chat with my was I supposed to be texting myself? Oh, I didn't set it up. Anyways, but yeah, I want the chat with my bot to like I could put it on focus modes and stuff like that. So that way whenever even when I'm in do not disturb or whatever the case may be, I want the bot to still be able to like contact me. I want my bots to be proactive. So I want you to know like here's all the things that I have on my plate and be checking in with me like an assistant would, right? Like if I have to remind you to remind me, then what is the actual point? So all that being said, that's plenty. So we got build your own Claude code in code crafters, and we have basically all the content of the superhuman newsletter from yesterday. All that content, I'm going through that whole entire thing, comparing Anthropic and OpenAI across the Codex 5.3 Codex and Opus 4.6. Xcode integration that gives us agentic features, and some random reading notebook and discovering what the heck AI is talking about. Those are my plans for Monday. So hopefully y'all will have a good weekend. I really do hope that everybody is making progress. I feel like January was so long, so long. Like it was kind of painful. But at the same time, I got a lot out of it. I just been trying to take my time and actually give myself the same energy that I've been giving other people's projects, other people's goals, other people's like support system. Like I've been doing a lot for other people and I have to basically put that amount of effort into the things that I'm working on as well. So that has been way easier said than done, but that is like my biggest goal right now. Um We'll get back to a regular, consistent cadence when it comes to the streams, but just bear with me for right now. My goal is to show up Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So even if I'm a little bit late in starting, I still am pushing to do my stream. So next week, we'll be shooting for 10 to 2, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'll be back in my home with my cutesy background and all that kind of stuff, and hopefully with some new stuff set up. Next week, here, let me write this down too as my actual goal. Because next week the goal is have to publish 3 videos. And that's on YouTube. YT videos. Agent flows for programs and content. Okay. All right. So I have my goals. I hope y'all have a good weekend, and I will see y'all on Monday.